Ladies and gentlemen, and just like that, the war is over once again. Could you believe it? How dynamic is our region, the Middle East? God dang it. I'm Tall the Traveling Clad, your favorite sweet Zionist prince, coming to you live from Israel right now. If you want to be a sweet Zionist prince or princess, get the merch down below in the description. And let's just get right into it. We got a lot of clips to look at Hamas violating the ceasefire yesterday, blaming Israel for violating it, the whole pro-Palestine world saying that Israel's acting in bad faith, killing two of our soldiers, rest in peace to the two of them, 21-year-old and a 26-year-old soldier in Rafah, and somehow, some way, ceasefire is still in effect. Could you believe the reality we live in? I honestly cannot. I really can't. This is from the Times of Israel. Trump says Gaza ceasefire still in effect after attack on IDF troops. Israel strikes. U.S. President Donald Trump confirms a ceasefire between Israel and Hamas in Gaza is still in effect after a day of violence sparked by an attack on IDF troops in Rafah. 2 IDF soldiers were killed in the attack and 3 others were injured, leading Israel to respond to a wave of intense strikes at what it said were 20 Hamas targets across the Palestinian enclave. The Hamas-run civil defense said 45 people were killed in the strikes, but did not differentiate between civilians and combatants. When do they? And then here on the side, we have Steve Witkoff and J.D. Vance and Jared Kushner. U.S. believes Hamas acting in good faith, searching for bodies of hostages, says Kushner. This is live updates from right now. Ladies and gentlemen, Hamas, this is the new reality. Hamas is acting in good faith. Now, here's the thing that these people don't understand about the Middle East. And while, again, I appreciate their efforts, don't get me wrong. I'm not disrespecting what they're trying to accomplish here. If Hamas attacks you and you let them attack you, you embolden them to do it again. They will try again. I cannot understand for the life of me a plan that starts and ends with the dismantlement of Hamas, unless there's some secret agenda here that I'm not in the loop about, or that none of us are in the loop about. If the plan at the end of the day is the disarmament of Hamas and their expulsion from the Gaza Strip so they cannot govern anymore, how in the world are we tolerating them killing 2 IDF soldiers during a ceasefire? That doesn't make any sense. But like I called it yesterday, and I did call it, Trump, the U.S. administration, is not going to allow us back to the war, at least not yet. I think there's a chance that door opens for us down the road a little bit, but I still actually think that the war is actually over, and they're never going to allow us to return to fighting now that we have our hostages home, in my opinion. Unless there's going to be some crazy grave violation by Hamas, but I still don't think. I think from the perspective of America, this is over, and they get the final say on what's going on, which is fair because our government sort of sold out our country to America, which is now we're beholden to everything that America does, everything that America says. If America says we have to go this way, we have to go this way. We have no freedom of autonomy anymore. Must watch. Armed Hamas operatives were limited in airstrike as they advanced towards IDF troops in northern Gaza. Can I even show this? I don't know if I can. Okay, yeah, we can show this. Now, just to give the other perspective, I heard from some political commentators and some army officials that these may have not been Hamas officials. Okay, these may have just been some rogue terrorists that Hamas has no control over. Yes or no, Hamas is the government of Gaza at the moment, and they're choosing that they're in control. We relinquished power to who? To Palestinian people or to the Hamas? We relinquish power to Hamas. So if they can't get their shit together and have control over their population of civilians, yes, they're peaceful, peace-loving, life-loving civilians, then we have an issue on our hands. And that means that the IDF needs to go in and do something. And I don't know what kind of ceasefire consists of airstrikes and IDF soldiers being killed. I really don't know. Could you even call this a ceasefire? I don't know. The IDF has started a series of strikes in Gaza in response to the attack against its forces in Rafah. So we saw these clips yesterday. Quite a few airstrikes in Gaza. They lit it up. I don't know about you, but this skyline that I'm seeing here looks like there are quite a few buildings standing. Is there a chance that what we've been told is a lie? I don't know, man. I don't know, because since the ceasefire went into effect, I've seen malls in Gaza. I've seen ice cream. I've seen big supermarkets flourishing. I've seen iPhone 17 Pros on sale. I don't know. I don't know, man. I feel like we may have been told a little bit of a lie here. I'm not sure. What do you guys think? More of the strikes? I don't know. Those buildings look pretty nice, the ones next to it. Some more pictures. Central Gaza right now. As of yesterday. Yeah, I don't know. Look, I mean, this area right here really doesn't look like it's been hit by anything. Looks pretty nice. Look at that house, man. Look at that house. Look at the car. This is a concentration camp? This is the 80% destroyed that we've been hearing about? I don't know, man. I don't know. I feel like we may have been told a bit of a lie. I'm just saying. All right, we got some clips from the President of the United States of America. Let's see what President Donald Trump has to say about the situation.
Do you believe they really will disarm?
Well, they promised they would. They said they would. It's down that they would. Now, they said they were gang members, et cetera, you know. But these are very violent people. This is a very violent part of the world. Nobody's seen violence like this. If we have to, we'll disarm
the
them.
U.S.?
Well, whether it's me or the U.S. or it's, you know, a proxy, could be Israel, with our backing, we won't have boots on the ground. There's no reason to.
I agree that America does not need to have boots on the ground. That will only make the situation worse. America needs to let us finish the job. We are more than capable now. Now we are more than capable of getting this job done now that we have no risk of killing any of our hostages. The dead bodies of the hostages that are there is a terrible situation. It's everybody acknowledges it, and they need to come back home. But the gesh, we have to put like some sort of comma. We got the main goal was to get the live hostages back home. That was the most important thing. Now, if we have an opportunity to properly safeguard the future of our people, there is nothing. We need to do it now before more hostages are taken in the future, because they will if we allow the problem to fester. And I don't see a peaceful route out of this. I wish I did. You guys know I'm the most peace-wanting person there is. I just don't see it. And I'm the last person who wants Gazans to leave Gaza. I don't want that situation. But there is no other situation right now other than war. They want war. They're asking for war. What they're looking for is war. They want us to attack them. That's what they want. We need to give it to them. They're asking for harb. We give them harb. That's what they want. Here's the more airstrikes from East Khan Yunis. And last clip here from the president. Let's see what he has to say.
Is there a timeline to get Hamas to disarm, in your mind?
Not a timeline, not a hard line, but we're going to see how it all works out. They've lived there for a long time. They're very violent. As you understand, you've been covering it for a long time. But we're going to find out. Don't forget, 50,000 of them have been killed, okay? Mm-hmm. So they killed 1,200 people in the October 7th attack. It was an attack. They killed 1,200, but Israel can say that we killed 50,000. And so you'd say it's a whole new set of people. And it is. I mean, you know, they get replaced by other people, young people. But we're going to find out. So it's not a hard timeline, but it's a line in my own mind. And at a certain point, if they don't do what they're supposed to do, then we'll have to do it for them.
I don't like that. I don't like it, but I'm going to put my trust in some capacity into Trump. Just because, you know, as an Israeli, I don't really have a lot of options here. There's not a lot of options on the table. My government here in Israel is fairly dysfunctional to the point where, and this isn't me shit-talking the Israeli government. Yes, I can appreciate the things that the current government is doing. I can appreciate certain facets of Bibi Netanyahu's government. It's just, I feel like our government is somewhat unfunctioning. And there's a lot of clear answers that should have happened since October 7th. A lot of clear answers that should have happened just this week that haven't happened. And for one reason or another, we're looking at a situation where it feels like we have a lack of very strong leadership. I don't feel confident in Israel's leadership at the moment to be able to carry us the rest of the way that we need for this situation. I'm hoping that I'm wrong, and I'm open to the idea that I'm wrong. I don't feel it. And I guess as an Israeli citizen, with the rest of my peers in this country, we literally have no other option but to put our faith in Donald Trump. That's the only option we have left to us at the moment. Just put our faith in Donald Trump and hope to God that something good comes out of this. Because if it doesn't, I guarantee you, and I hate to put this out there in the world, I guarantee you guys, we will have another October 7th and we will have more hostages taken. Fuck, I hope it doesn't happen. I might be taken hostage. Who knows? You know, like it could happen to anyone on October 7th. And if we're going to go by track record, another October 7th, a bigger one will happen if we allow them to do it. There is an inherent danger with allowing them to take advantage of you and showing them and rewarding them for that without a clear sign that this is going to end. And right now, we don't have a clear sign. I'm hoping and praying that somewhere in the background, something is happening right now to safeguard the passage of this peace deal so that it makes sense for the future. But I have no guarantees on that as an Israeli. Anyways, I love you guys a long time, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Become a sweet Zionist prince or princess just like me, and I'll see you then. Goodbye, Klats.
Has this ever happened to you? Hey, are you a Zionist?
What is this hesitation? You think Judah the Maccabee was hesitating when he's fighting for Israel?
Here, take this.
You think Queen Esther hesitated before stopping Haman from ending the Jews of Persia?
Well,
Hey, Habibi, you think Herzl thought he was a white colonizer as he Zionized the Jews of Europa? Listen, kid, I don't care if you're a Muslim, a Jew, or a Christian. You're a Zionist, right?
yeah.
Well, a good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys some provocative merchandise.
They do?
Absolutely, a bitch. I have some incredible designs for you, Yeled. They say everything promised to you 3,000 years ago. Here, take a shirt with a matching hat. For you, good price. They say they kick you from 109 countries. Here, join the 109 club. Take shirt and matching hat. For you, good price. Habibi, you want to Zionize? Here, take shirt, matching hat. You like Kuba Selek shel Safta? Here, take shirt, matching hat. Take sticker, take hoodie. Take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take, good price, take.
Yossi, achi, he understand you, stop!
A good Zionist goes to thetravelingclad.com and buys merch. Yalla, Habibi, for you, good price. If you don't want to buy any merchandise, the best way to support me is by donating on Buy Me a Coffee, my PayPal, or becoming a member on my Patreon. Your support is very much needed and very much appreciated. Thank you.